So a dot product, we have two vectors. We'll say A is equal to A1, A2, A3, and B is equal to B1, B2, and B3. And we're going to define an operator. We're going to define an operator to be A dot B. And this little dot is the operator. It looks a lot like the multiplication symbol, but it's not. This means that you're going to take the first element of A and multiply it by the first element of B. So A1, B1 plus A2, B2. Well, I'll draw the parentheses around both. Plus A3 times B3. So that's basically how you do a dot product. Now note that this returns a scalar quantity. This is not a vector quantity. We have two types of measurements. There's a vector quantity, and this will come into play in like physics and things like that. Vector quantities have magnitude and direction. Where scalars only have magnitude but no direction. So a general number like 1, 2, or 3 is scalar. But of course, vector quantities are represented using, you guessed it, vectors. So now we're going to have another operator, and this is called the cross product. This is the dot product. The dot product. Now we have a cross product, and that would be A cross B. Now this is equal to a 3 by 3 determinant, where we have the first row is I, J, and K, and those are our unit vector. The basic vectors. I is equal to 1, 0, 0. J is 0, 1, 0. And K is 0, 0, 1. So that's the first row. The second row is A1, A2, A3. The third row is B1, B2, B3. Now, if you don't already know how to do a determinant, basically what this simplifies out, or a 3 by 3 determinant, this simplifies out to A cross B is equal to, I'm going to extend my screen, hang on. Okay, so that's equal to I times the 2 by 2 determinant, A2, A3, B2, B3, minus J times the 2 by 2 determinant, A1, A3, B1, B3, plus K times the determinant of A1. I have to move something here, hang on. Okay, so times the determinant of A1, A2, B1, B2. And a 2 by 2 determinant's a lot simpler than a 3 by 3 determinant. The 2 by 2 is this quantity, so A2, B3 minus this. So that would be B2 times A3. So it's the product of the elements going down times the minus the product of the elements going up. So the final cross product formula would be A cross B is equal to I times A2B3 minus B2 A3 minus J times A1 B3 minus B1 A3 plus K times A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So that is how you find a cross product. And I find it simpler myself to, instead of memorizing this long and complicated formula, just to take the 3 by 3 determinant. But whichever one's easier for you, do that.